All right, up next, we have Hannah Homry. She has two cats named Daisy and Kathy, and she will be reciting Hope is the Thing with Feathers. I'll be reciting Hope is the Thing with Feathers by Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm. That could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest lands and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. Next up, we have Layla Ruffin, who loves the color yellow and sunflowers, and she's going to be reciting I Don't See. I Don't See by Ed Roberson. I expected something up out of the water, not the shadow in the wave that rose, to fill the wave, then splash a breath of the abutting air. Then disappear. I didn't see any of this, only the dark wave. Even the size of a whale, I don't see what I look directly at. I didn't see the pronghorn antelope. Speed they pointed out equal our cars, but never having seen distance so large, I couldn't pin it. Point to antler and saw in parallax instead the world, entire a still brown arc of leap, so like a first look at the Milky Way. Each stone a star I saw but could not see. I didn't see the Nazca Earth drawings, looking at a line like a path, the vision on it, my not looking up, and trying to see from on the ground, looking from a plane thousands of feet above. Maybe I saw only what the unenlightened marking out the lines could see from there, because I didn't see the figures until shown from books. I've told folk half the truth. That I was there, I was but embarrassed. Never told. I missed my chance. Until I saw, without embarrassment, this country missed its chance looking at color and not see what it looked directly at without embarrassment. Act and not see that done on its own hands, not see its own bright blood. Next up, we have Krisha Vasquez,
who has played the violin for 6 years, and she's going to be reciting Here.
Here, by Joshua Higgins. Nothing has changed. They have a welcome sign, a hill with cows, and a white house on top. A grocery store and a mall where people go to shop. And a diner where some people go to dine. It's the same wherever you go. And downtown, nothing. And downtown, you'll find no big surprises. Each fall, the dew point falls until it rises. White snow, green buds, green lawns, red leaves, white snow. This is all right. This is their hope. And yet, though what you see is never what you get, it does feel somehow changed from what it was. Is it the people? Houses? Fields? The weather? The streets? Is it all of these things together? Nothing has ever changed here, till it does.
Alana Langlois. She has a really fat cat named Becca, and she's going to be reciting a song in the front yard.
A Song in the Front Yard by Gwendolyn Brooks. I've stayed in the front yard all my life. I want to peek at the back, where it's rough and untended and hungry weed grows. A girl gets sick of a rose. I want to go in the backyard now, and maybe down the alley to where the charity children play. I want a good time today. They do some wonderful things. They have some wonderful fun. My mother sneers, but I say it's fine how they don't have to go in at 8:45. My mother, she tells me that Johnny May will grow up to be a bad woman, that George will be taken to jail sooner or later. But I say, on account of last winter, he stole our back gate. But I say it's fine. Honest, I do. And I'd like to be a bad woman too, and wear the brave stockings of night black lace, and strut down the street with paint on my face.
All right, next we have Emily Casco, going with our pet theme. She has a hamster named George, and she is reciting The Affliction of Richard.
The Affliction of Richard by Robert Bridges. Love not too much, but how, when thou hast made me such and dost thy gifts bestow, how can I love too much, though I must fear to lose and drown my joy in care? With all its thorns I choose the path of love and prayer. Though thou, I know not why, didst kill my childish trust, that breach with toil did I repair, because I must. And spite of frighting schemes with which the fiends of hell blaspheme thee in my dreams, so far I have hoped well. But what the heavenly key, what marvel in me wrought, shall quite exculpate thee? I have no shadow of thought. What am I that complain? The love from which began my question, sad and vain, justifies thee to man.
Okay, we have Amanda Anderson, the captain of the CHS robotics team, reciting September 1918.
This is September 1918 by Amy Lowell. This afternoon was the color of water falling through seas, of water through sunlight. The trees glittered with tumbling leaves, the sidewalks shone like alleys of dropped maple leaves, and the houses ran along them laughing out of square open windows. Under a tree in the park, two little boys lying on their faces were carefully gathering red berries to put in a pasteboard box. Someday there will be no war. Then I shall take out this afternoon and turn it in my fingers and remark its sweet taste upon my palate, and note its the crisp variety of its flights of leaves. Today I can only gather it and put it in my lunchbox, for I have time for nothing but the endeavor to balance it upon myself and a broken world.
Sea Fever by John Masefield. I must go down to the seas again, to the lonely sea in the sky, and all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by. With the wheels kick and the wind song and the white sail shaking, and a gray mist on the sea's face and a gray dawn breaking, I must go down to the seas again. For the call of the running tide is a wild call and a clear call that may not be denied. And all I ask is a windy day with the white clouds flying and the flung spray and the blown spume and the seagulls crying. I must go down to the seas again, to the vagrant gypsy life, to the gull's way and the whale's way, where the wind's like a whetted knife. And all I ask is a merry yarn from a laughing fellow rover, and quiet sleep and a sweet dream when the long trick's over.
Okay, and our last contestant, Brenna McNamara, wants you all to know that it is Katie Richards' birthday today, and she is reciting A Song in the Front Yard.
A Song in the Front Yard by Gwendolyn Brooks. I've stayed in the front yard all my life. I want to peek at the back, where it's rough and untended and hungry weed grows. A girl gets sick of a rose. I want to go in the backyard now and maybe down the alley to where the charity children play. I want a good time today. They have some wonderful fun. They do some wonderful things. My mother sneers, but I say it's fine how they don't have to go in at 8:45. My mother, she tells me Johnny May will be taken to jail sooner or late. She tells me that George will grow up to be a bad woman. On account of last winter, he sold our back gate. But I say it's fine, honest, I do. I'd like to be a bad woman too, and wear the brave stockings of night black lace, and strut down the street with paint on my face.
So each of our contestants is getting a certificate, obviously. They're also getting 2 passes to Red River Theater and a free popcorn, so thank you, Red River, for donating. And then are you ready? Okay, so our runner-up, who recited I Don't See, is Layla Ruffin. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, and our winner of the 2018 Poetry Out Loud contest at Concord High School, and who will advance to the regional competition next Thursday, is Emily Casco. A huge round of applause. Congratulations, you guys all made Concord High very proud. So we want to thank again our judges, Doris Ballard, Jim Gosha, Michael Herman, Katie Mosher, and CHS's very own Kylene Chalaskis and Meredith Vickery. Also thank you to Helen Dugan, the CHS Music Department, our lighting crew, and our musicians. A round of applause for Lucas. And also our runners, Monica, Alyssa, and John. Thank you to Gibson's Bookstore, Common Man, and to Red River Theaters for their generous donation of prizes and for the support of our program. Please visit Red River, our local independent movie theater, the best place to see all the Oscar contenders. And on Sunday, March 4th, they're having an Oscar red carpet event. You can go as a member of the audience or as a volunteer. So you can check out their website for the current film lineup and any information relating to that. And check out Gibson's Bookstore, where I will be tomorrow spending my paycheck. Recently nominated as a finalist for Publishers Weekly Bookstore of the Year. And on the 3rd Wednesday of each month, join the Poetry Society of New Hampshire for their monthly poetry readings, and they feature a selected New Hampshire poet, followed by an open mic. On Friday, March 16th, they are hosting Chris Bojalian, who is returning with his newest novel, The Flight Attendant. So, fun things to add to your social calendar that I know are already super full. So the next step for our champion is the Regional Championship, New England College in Henniker on Thursday, February 15th. So let's wish her good luck.